Hey everybody, it's Charlie here again, and I am going to teach you something today about hashtags and using hashtags that have got a large number of usage on them. So what I mean by that is when it's a really popular hashtag and it's been used millions and millions of times. So basically my advice with this is there's no problem with using large hashtags at all. It's not going to hurt your account. It's not going to, sort of dampen, anything that you do within the Instagram algorithm. However, what we want to do is try and get you to use hashtags that are a little bit less well known, and that is actually going to help your engagement. So if you think about it, the really large hashtags that get used, when you use them, you basically are in competition with all of those other millions of posts. If you've got a small account and a small following and a small engagement, then that post is probably not going to be seen by many people because there's so many other accounts that have got higher followers and higher engagement than you. And the algorithm is going to show those higher engagement posts first before yours. So to counteract this, we're going to have a look at how to find hashtags that have got less usage, and this is actually going to increase your engagement and your following. So I'm just going to share my screen with you, and I will show you how to do it. So if we take, for example, Pilates, so if you're a Pilates instructor, just going to type in hashtag Pilates on the Instagram on desktop. So the very first one is hashtag Pilates. And as you can see, that is been used over 10 million times on Instagram. So that is going to take you some really good going. You're going to have a really high account for that hashtag to have any effect on your post at all. However, if you continue looking down, you can see all the other hashtags that people have been using. And some of them are used a lot less than hashtag Pilates. So at this stage, you haven't pressed return. So you're literally just scrolling through all of these different hashtags. And basically, this is the basis of your research. So if I scroll down here, there's a couple that have been used a lot less. A couple have been used like slightly more. And some of them are like really relevant to you, and some of them are probably not so much. So this one here, Pilates Brazil. Unless you're a Pilates instructor actually in Brazil, it's probably not a relevant hashtag for you. And the same goes with like anything that's maybe not English, for example, this one here. So basically you can do your research and you can find all the different hashtags that you can use for Pilates, and just find them all, put them in one document or in one notepad on your phone, and then every time you want to do a post, you'll want to start copying and pasting some of those hashtags over. Obviously with Pilates instructors, you're probably based in a specific area. So you do want to then do your research on the city that you're in, the county or the state that you're in, and maybe even the country that you're in as well. So that is how you do your research. So basically my advice is not to do that many hashtags that have got really, really high usage on them, but try and find some ones that are a bit lower. Even if they're really, really low, like a couple of hundred or so, try using them because they might just work for you. So that's it from me, guys. If you've got any questions at all, then let me know. And yeah, enjoy finding some hashtags that are used less so that you can get more engagement. See you soon.